Hi, my name is Christina, and I will be talking about articulations dealing with the bones. And I have the skeleton here, as you can see on my side. I prefer natural light over the house light today. And I have my flashcards with the words on it to help me. So the first word we have is the olecranon process. I'm gonna apologize in advance for me pronouncing the words because these are very interesting words. So the olecranon process, it will be located in the middle of the arm bone. Yes, right here. So now we have the greater tubercle, and that is the shoulder. That is the shoulder. I might throw my cards on the floor. The coronoid fossa, and that is inside of the shoulder. The bone is inside of the shoulder right here. The olecranon fossa, and it is the forearm. So it extends, it makes the forearm move. It is the middle, it's this little middle part right here of the forearm. The medial apicondyle, and that is the middle of the forearm right here. And it's going to be the part that's closest to the body right here, as you can see. The sagittal suture, and that is the tissue joint between the bones and the skull. So it's going to be on the skull. So the squamous suture, and it is the joint between the temporal bone as well. Right here. Oh, the lamboid suture, I'm sorry, and that's the middle of the skull. The middle part right here of the skull. I'm gonna just grab all the cards. I have the radial tuberosity, distal to the neck, so it's gonna be the neck part of the skeleton. The radial head, and that's gonna be below the elbow. You see the elbow? It's gonna be below there. The infraspinatus fossa, and it's attached to the shoulder muscle. So it's gonna be like right here. It's attached to the shoulder muscle. This is the shoulder, and that's what that is. The mental foramen, and it happens to be the nerve that's inside of the mouth. So if we was to open the mouth, it will be that little nerve inside of the mouth. The scapular spine. So when we turn it around, it's gonna be this part of the spine, those parts of the spine right here. So we have the glenoid cavity, and that's gonna be the shoulder. The subcutaneous fossa, and that's gonna be the shoulder blade. It's gonna be located on the shoulder blade. The zygomatic process arch. The triangular part of the skull. Oh my god, my cards are blowing away. Whatever. The triangular part of the skull. Oh, infravital foramen. The middle of the nose bone basically is going to be right here, right around here. The external auditory meatus, so that's going to be the ear, right? That is going to be the ear. Well, if he had ears, it would be the ears. The femur head, and it is going to be the highest part of the thigh bone. So here we have the thigh, and it will be the highest part, and it'll be located right here. The lesser trochanter, and that would be the back of the neck. So the back of his neck, that would be right there. The greater trochanter, and that would be the hip bone. At first, I thought it would have been a part of the neck, and that's what got me confused. But it's very interesting. I love stuff like this. So the anterior crest will be the front of the leg bone. So here we have the leg bone, and that will be the anterior crest. medial malleosis of the tibia, and that will be the ankle bone. Get the card out the way. The ankle bone. The lateral malleosis of the fibula, and that would be the back of the ankle bone right here. The iliac crest, and that would be right here. It will be close to the hip bone, so it'll be somewhere around this. Tibial tuberosity, and that would be under the knee, right here. The manubrium, and that would be, so it'll be somewhere near the top of the spine. Oh, the wind is blowing. This is a interesting word for me, so I'm gonna apologize in advance for trying to pronounce it. The xiphoid process, I love how it's spelled, by the way, and it is the lower part of the spine that happens to not be attached to the ribs. So it's this lower part right here. I love the word, and I love where it is. I love it. So the body of the sternum will be that T shape on the chest. That is the body of the sternum right here. The median of the sacral crest, that is the middle where the pelvic is right here. And that is all. And I enjoyed learning these words. I wish I could pronounce them better, but thank you.